to avoid trimming all the long hairs.
What's that? How am I cutting it?
To avoid trimming, like.
Okay, there's a couple ways to do that. And I almost said that, but then Sam asked a question. It's on the back side. So I'm actually fishing my bottom of my scissor right up against that fabric backing. So that when I cut, I didn't cut through any of those. I just cut the fabric backing. And by folding it over like this, I'm only cutting a little piece at a time, basically, of the fabric backing. And I'm not cutting anything that is long and hanging over. Now I will actually cut some loose fur here in a minute, because I want to put some loose fur kind of all over this, but that will be in just a minute. And this happens to be GE silicone to 100%. This is stuff that I am opening like it's nitroglycerin, because this is the dyiest red dye that ever dyed. So a few drops of this will do. This is Handy Professional Water Stain Red Leather Dye. I use it on a lot of stuff. And I did not put in much. Now there's a little bit of spray paint in there too, but that's mostly dry by now. So clear silicone, and how much time do I have, honey?
You're just about at 15 minutes.
Okay. Here's silicone. I don't know where I am.
You're good. Oh, you're good. Ooh.
Okay. Clear silicone, red leather dye. Also, red food coloring does the same thing. But now I have a thickened mess of yuck that is going all right. On the sheet, it says naphtha. And it says that on the sheet because you should use naphtha to thin this down a bit. It's a little easier to work with when you thin it. You don't have to. And naphtha is such a strong chemical. I didn't want to use it in this room. But
So it's the same answer.
this is how I'm going to do the skins here in a minute. That is a chunk of skin. That's because they're trying to paint it.
Yeah.
If you're trying to paint it, yeah, that sucks. But if you're not trying to paint it,
Okay.
then just like everything, you know, if you don't want to do that, it does that like crazy.
Is this the same fixture you used in your car?
Because the more sparse this is, kind of the better, you know? And then I'll go to the skin.
So can you wrestle this one, please?
Someone wants to take it home, they can just take it home. You have to catch. This is all stuff you can buy at Home Depot. I mean, you don't have to go to a restaurant supply store to get it. I just use so much, it makes sense for me to do that.